Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's new video, and today we're going to be going through some of my favorite MacBook apps that I've been using on a daily basis, which has helped me in productivity, creativity, and just better organize my life. So without further ado, let's hop in. So the first app on the list is called Better Snap Tool. As we all know, Apple is not the best with managing Windows, and to be honest, it's nowhere as efficient as Windows is Windows management. Yeah. Sounds a bit weird. The only way to do it natively is to full screen on the left and right, but then you're just stuck in here. And if you want to use any other combinations, you basically can't, or you have to manually drag each window to fit, which costs a lot of time, and as you can assume, it's not the best way to do it. But with this app, all you need to do is to drag it to any side of the screen you want, and it will just stay there. In this way, it's a lot easier to multitask, especially if I'm doing research for a school project or scripting for this exact YouTube video. There's honestly a lot more use cases. For example, if you're chatting with a friend while you're having a meeting or on a school online class. So that's just some ways you can use it. But yeah, this is honestly a great time saver and organizer if you don't want to deal with messy workspace. Now, I thought I'd let you know that it does cost $3, but for me, that's totally worth it. Okay, on to the second app, we have this software called App Cleaner. Now, this is essentially a drag and drop uninstaller that removes any files that's related to that app. So for example, if I want to uninstall Dropbox, not only does it uninstall the app, it also scans for your system and delete any leftover files that's related to Dropbox. Now, personally, coming from Windows, I was looking for alternatives for what is called a Geek Uninstaller, which is basically the same software for Windows, but now it's just for Mac. And so far, App Cleaner has been great. And if you want to download it, just go search it up or click the link down in the description, and you will find different versions which should fit your system. Okay, now moving on to the third app, let's talk about creativity. Adobe Lightroom is what I use for all of my photo needs. I feel like a lot of you guys keep asking me on Instagram and YouTube like, oh, how do you edit this photo? What preset did you use? Which editing software do you use to edit these photos? And Lightroom is honestly what I use for all my photos, thumbnails, and also client jobs, so everything I've done on this software. And the reason why I prefer Lightroom over Lightroom Classic is because a special feature which auto syncs to a cloud. In this way, I can edit and have access to all my photos on my phone and my iPad. And I can't tell you how many times I've showed people photos that I've taken in the past on Lightroom that was taken on a camera because I didn't have that saved in my photo booth, but I just opened Lightroom and showed them. So that's honestly chef kiss. But yeah, as I was saying, this feature is very important for me because I'm always on the go, and if I just want to throw some quick edits on a photo, I'll just use my phone instead of popping out an entire laptop, entire setup like out of nowhere. Imagine in downtown Toronto. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I am thinking about making my own presets. It's basically like a filter, if you'll call, that I used for all my photos. For example, like this one called Turkish Warmth. I love the tone and everything, and you know, if you're interested, tell me down below, and maybe one day I'll come up with my own preset pack. But for now, I guess we'll see. Okay, now the next one I have on the list is OBS. Many of you might know this as that streamer software, and you're definitely right because that's what most people use it for. But I personally utilize it for just recording my screen for all of these YouTube videos, such as this one that you're watching right now. And a really creative way that I've started using it is the virtual webcam feature. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'll try my best. So for example, you can put text on a screen and use it as a virtual webcam. So now if I join a meeting and use OBS as my webcam input, it will also appear that text that I put in OBS. Now, to be completely honest with you, so far this has just been fun. I've been just playing this around with friends, but I haven't got a chance to actually use it in a serious formal meeting with clients or for school. But yeah, I guess it's pretty fun, and OBS, good to have it. Okay, so I was just preparing to shoot a thumbnail of this video, so I want to have a clean background because no way I'm gonna have my SanDisk thing over here on taking photo. But I just figured out a way, or I should say, I just searched up the way of how to hide them without paying another software to hide everything. So this is basically just, you know, in settings from the Finder, and then you can, by checking off these, there, now they're all gone. If you are still paying for a service or some sort of things to clear your desktop or hide everything on your desktop for a while, you might want to cancel that and, you know, just use this one, because I thought I was gonna pay $9.99 a month to hide everything, but apparently, you know, it's good to have it. Okay, last but not least, guys, how can we forget about Notion? Honestly, hands down, if you're not using Notion yet, you're missing out. I've talked about this app many times in my videos before, and honestly, it's not like they pay me or something, but it's simply because I just use this so much and it's just such a big part of my personal life and creativity aspect of my life. I have my daily routine and to-dos. I also built a homepage with every page that you need, and just take for example the social media page. I have an entire database or pipeline, if you call it, to manage all of my videos and make sure I'm on track. Now, the reason why I chose Notion over other project management or productivity apps is simply because of how versatile it is. You can add different blocks and also different headers, etc. And the best thing is, just like Lightroom, it also syncs across all of your devices. For example, if I typed my script on the computer, I can open up my phone. In fact, I'm looking at the script right now. So I can just take it anywhere I go. But yeah, here are my most used and favorite MacBook apps I've been using every single day to improve my life, so hopefully it can also help you. And if you like this video or learn something new from this video, make sure to leave a like and drop a sub, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.